Good evening, Raider Nation. I am honored and excited to be here tonight, and we want to thank Raider Homer for the invitation and opportunity to tell our story. My name is Beverly, and I am the co-owner of the new brand designed especially for you, Chucky's Thugs. We personally developed an original logo for all of the OG fans and an exciting new one with a Vegas flair. We hope you love them as much as we do. We started this brand with a clothing and accessory line with the goal in mind to help support us. I was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2015. This particular type of cancer is in my blood and bone marrow and is not curable. It can go dormant and flare back up. Is it a chronic type of cancer needing ongoing, lifelong, intermittent treatment? This blood cancer has also caused acquired hemolytic anemia and cold agglutinin disease. These are being treated with chemotherapy as well. I was a single parent of 2 daughters when I was diagnosed. It was a physical, emotional, and financial struggle. There were several local nonprofit organizations that were an enormous help with Christmas gifts for the kids, hygiene supplies, food, and helping pay small bills. Because of the impact and the help we received, we were able to survive until I was approved for disability. Our aim is to donate a portion of our profits back to these charities that were there for me when I needed them. These places need us to be able to continue to help all of the parents still being diagnosed with cancer every day. I know what it means to be a fighter and to so far survive and to still be here to make a difference for others. After I met my soulmate Norman and I was medically stable, we were able to work on building Chucky's Thugs. The idea was his dream, and together we put it into action. We love the Raiders, and it is a true compliment to be considered the little cousins of the nation. We are currently holding a fundraiser, and with any donations of $10 or more, you can request a holographic sticker, a patch, or a Chucky's Thugs lymphoma ribbon bracelet as a thank you. You can message us on Facebook and Instagram to send us your name and address, as well as providing Cash App or PayPal information to submit payment. Please check out our website at chuckysthugs.com and take a moment to read our full story. And don't forget, a portion of all of your purchases online are also donated back to the cancer groups. We may be the bad boys of football, but we will remain the good guys in our communities. With the help of this audience and the entire Raider Nation, we can make a difference. Thank you for your ongoing support. We hope you have a great evening.
All right, hello Raider Nation. Welcome to Monday Nights Live. I'm Raider Homer, and today we're going to share the stories of our loved ones that have battled cancer or may still be battling cancer. Now, this is important to me because my mom battled cancer as well as one of my uncles, and they ended up losing their battles. I have another uncle and a sister battling cancer now, and who knows what battles my road will lead me to. So I want to do my part to bring awareness to cancer and raise as much money as I can. I started a fundraiser on Facebook that you can donate to, but I implore you to donate to tonight's guests. Every penny helps. Together as one nation, we can make a stand against cancer and show the world that we will do whatever it takes to help those in need. So, I'm going to join Chucky's Thugs' effort to raise money and send you a magnet for every $5 donation to any cancer charity of your choosing. Just send me a screenshot of your donation and I'll send you an Oaktown Legends magnet. Double G and Nana, thank you for your donations. Nana, your magnet's in the mail, and Double G, I'm going to get some more. I'm going to get a few magnets in the mail for you for your $40 donation. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. All right, so tonight we're going to hear from Ainsley. All right, y'all have heard of Ainsley's story here on the Raider Homer channel before. So now we're finally going to get to hear from her in person on the phone. So I'm excited about that. We're also going to hear from Gray Raider, president of TNBC. He's going to share his cousin's story who battled cancer. And after that, I hope to hear from Team Violet. Louisa is working hard out there to take care of her family, so she's trying hard to get Violet on the show tonight. So Let's hope she can make an appearance and we can hear her story. All right, and like I said, this is important to me on a personal level, so I thank you for tuning in and showing your support. Now, let's go ahead and get to Ainsley. All right, Raider Nation, here we are. Ainsley on the Raider Homer channel. How you doing tonight, Ainsley?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
So tonight,
how you doing, Homer?
Nothing much, Donny. How you doing, brother? Hey, happy
I'm doing
birthday,
real good.
man! Happy birthday, dude! Thank you for coming on your
Hey,
birthday.
thank you very much. I appreciate that with all my heart. I appreciate everybody from Raider Nation that has said happy birthday to me. I appreciate you. But let's just focus on what we really got to focus on.
Right. So, Ainsley, how old are you, first of all?
I'm 15.
15. Man, you got a long way to go, girl. That's I remember being 15. I thought I was gonna take over the world. I wish I'd have stayed in school, so make sure you stay in school, okay?
Yeah.
So, what are your favorite hobbies?
I mostly my favorite hobby of all time is mostly soccer. I was honestly devastated when I got set back for a little bit. But some other hobbies are painting, drawing, and I actually crochet.
Crochet, huh?
Yeah.
I need an ugly Raider sweater. Can you crochet me one?
Probably not. I'm not that talented, but I can definitely crochet like a little bear.
Maybe a little Homer.
Yeah.
She does these little cute little Raider, like these little crochet little big heads with the little body. It looks pretty cute.
That's perfect. She can get this perfect then.
Yeah.
She had to keep herself busy, and she learned how to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was a different world. It was a different world for about, what, 2.5 years?
Just two.
2 years.
2 years.
So Ainsley, so take us, to say you were admitted on March 20th, 2017. Take us to right around there. What were your symptoms? What were you going through? What was it like to, battle with what you didn't know what was?
So, pretty much, I knew about anything. I was very tired. And I was also, I would sleep for at least 14 hours a night and still just lay around. And I didn't really know why. I thought I was just tired and lazy. Because it was during the winter, and it was just one of those breaks that you took where you don't really do anything. I do sports, so winter is kind of like a break from sports. So I thought it was just my laziness. But also, I would get very winded easily. So if I would walk like a couple feet, I'd feel like I'd just run a mile. It was very concerning and really weird. I thought it was really weird. I couldn't even go outside and do workouts with my family because we would like to go outside. We'd like to go outside and go on walks, and I couldn't. It stayed. And also, I also was very sorry, hold on. I have to think because it's just such a long time ago. But I think it was just mainly tiredness, and also when I would get up, I'd get also very lightheaded, and which led to concern with my parents. My mom took me in to go see what was wrong.
And when you got the diagnosis, I mean, what was going through your head?
I got picked up from school. It was just a normal day, and I thought it was odd that I got picked up from school. My parents, my stepdad and my mom, they were the ones who picked me up. They were quiet, and it was very scary. I didn't know what to think because they hadn't mentioned anything about cancer or anything. They just they went into the parking structure, parked their car, and we headed up. I had to get wheeled in a wheelchair because I couldn't walk very far without being out of breath. But when I got up to my room, my door had my name on it, and I was a little bit confused because you don't just walk into a hospital and see your name on the door.
Yeah.
So I then sat on the bed, and the nurses, they were very greedy. Like they were very nice. They were trying to make sure I was comfortable, and I'm still sitting here confused because I have no idea what was going on. And the doctors then come in, and there's nurses also coming in about getting vitals, which is just pretty much my weight, my height, my pulse, and all of that stuff. But there were so many people in the room, they couldn't get to me. And one of the head nurses had came in, and I kind of was just sitting there questionable, and I overheard the head nurse saying that there was many ways to treat leukemia. And once I heard those words, I honestly didn't know what to think. I dropped to my knees and I broke. And then they had to explain to me. They gave me a little bit to recuperate, but then they started explaining what they were going to do, and that's the last normal day I had. And that's where everything kind of started.
Man, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry to hear that, but wow. I mean, so obviously the Raider Nation came, to your aid, and they tried to raise money. Sammy was trying to raise money, through the Ainsley patch, which is a beautiful patch, but you have such a kind heart that you wanted to give that patch to people to help raise awareness to cancer. So talk about while you were going through such a scary thing, why you wanted, how you wanted to make sure that other people that were going through the same thing, that people would be aware of what they were going through.
So honestly, it all started when a little girl came to visit me in the hospital. It was one of my mom's friend's daughters who had gotten lymphoma, and she was she was bald. She lost all her hair, and just seeing her made me want to do more. I wanted to help out little kids, because also just walking around in the hospital, because I would do laps around the hospital, just get up once a day or something like that, and I'd see just little kids there. It honestly broke my heart. And my dad, he came up with the patch, and I think that's like kind of where everything started. He got together with Sammy, and I met Sammy. He's such a wonderful person, and yeah.
So we got with Sammy. I gave out the idea. I didn't know what I could do, where I can go, and I wanted to do something special for Ainsley. And you know, I was just thinking of a patch for me that I can wear, and maybe someone would see it and they'll get you know, an idea of wanting one. But when Sam introduced that, you know, I pitched in some money so we can get more. So we give the opportunity, and the biggest thing was that I wanted every super fan to wear that patch, so others can see. And my love comes from through my daughter, from the other kids that go through my daughter, and that patch just being a voice for what we stand for. You know, I love my Raiders. It's with all my heart. You know, and whoever was going through the same thing would, you know, we wanted to be there for them. You know, we want to do bigger things. You know, there's a lot of other bigger things that we want to do in honor of Ainsley. We started off by the beginning for Christmas doing donations to the Presbyterian Hospital, where she was staying at, where she lived for a good portion of the 2 years. Not like a good thing, you know, in memories for her, but to go out and touch these kids' hearts. I dressed up like Santa Claus, you know, in honor of my daughter, and we put some smiles on these kids' face when we walked in. There wasn't that many, but we had got a lot of donations in for kids with you know, for the toys for the kids, and that was the beginning of something really big. There's another opportunity that's going to be coming up. It's called Camp Enchantment that Ainsley goes to. This is a camp. Maybe Ainsley can explain more about what it is.
So basically the camp is just for kids who are going through cancer or have beat cancer pretty much. And it's just a place to where kids can feel like a normal kid again. Like, there's a whole bunch of activities that they plan. There's a theme every year, and it's just, my first year was going was last year, and I had an absolute blast. And we're trying to do more for Camp Enchantment, so more kids can come and more kids can enjoy the wonders of Camp Enchantment.
So that being said, we're gonna try to do a fundraiser at some point for them, and try to get some supplies for them, some archery stuff, new supplies, so these kids can enjoy themselves and their stay is a little bit more pleasant, you know. And we're just trying to touch everything in the community right now. But this one, when I found my daughter had cancer, it's just heartbreaking for a parent. I mean, her mom and her stepdad, they're amazing being by her side, and everybody in the family were just by Ainsley. But you know, there's times where we saw kids in these places by themselves. You know, there's some parents that were strung out that they couldn't be there for their kid. You know, and they're suffering alone, and you know, Ainsley would go out of her way just to go say hi and be there for them so they wouldn't be alone. And that's where Angel's heart was. Even probably on her sickest days, she would go and make sure that someone wasn't alone, or saying hi to someone, just to show that love was there for them. And this patch that we have going on, it's more than a patch. It's a voice. And now that we have the message, message that Ainsley wrote is so powerful. If people embrace it and actually embrace what it means a lot to our lives as well, and makes a lot of sense. But for Ainsley to put that out there and what she felt and what she went through, maybe she could explain that more. She's the one that wrote it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful message, and I want it to get out to the world.
Well, do you have a copy of it right there with you?
Actually, I have like thousands of copies of it.
well, Ainsley, do you feel like reading it?
Yeah, of course.
All right, cool.
I'm just gonna let him get it over. It's somewhere. Okay. I wrote this it was kind of just what was on my mind, and I didn't expect it to be this, like, powerful. I was just writing what was on my mind. But never quit and strength. That's the two things I've heard going through all this. I've heard many, many speeches, but the words that always stuck out to me were never quit, and you're so strong. I've learned that if you get tired, if things aren't going your way, or whatever bump is going on in your life right now, you need to learn not to give up. When I use the word bump, I don't mean don't let this little obstacle let you be a prisoner to it. It was only a lesson, not a life sentence. I've had many nights where I had to touch my head to see if I was actually bald. Also to see if everything was a dream. It wasn't. Then come to terms that this is real and rise up to think nothing is permanent and that you're not stuck and that all that matters is that you decide today. After coming out from all this, you will have scars that show your story and show your strength. Your scars can be mental or a physical thing. My scars show that I'm a warrior. And basically my scar is I have multiple, but my biggest one that is visible is kind of on below my collarbone. And that's where I have my port. And a port is basically just a central line to where they put medicine and chemo and everything like that. So that's basically when I got my port out, I have like a huge scar now. I mean, it's not that huge, but like it's healing.
I mean, those are powerful words, and just keep going, all our prayers are going out to y'all, that's for sure, The Raider Nation will be praying for you.
Thank you so much.
Tell them about July 17th.
Oh, and after this long journey and stuff, after 2.5 years, I'm finally gonna get to ring the bell. July 17th. So ringing the bell basically symbolizes that we're done and that we've complete treatment. So July 17th is when I get to ring the bell.
Awesome. I can't wait until July 17th,
Me too.
You have a great story. You have a great heart. Your dad has a great heart, and I'm glad that you came on and shared your story.
Yeah. It has been definitely a long journey. I remember someone, I can't remember who, but someone was telling me that I remember they said that it's going to be a 2.5 year treatment. And I was like, 2.5 years? That's so long. And honestly, it's gone by so fast. It's gone by so fast because I've had so much support, and my support just made me feel normal, and like it's kept my mind off of what I'm going through. That's basically it.
Now she's living.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, so Donnie, what advice do you have for parents that might be in the beginning stages of going through what you and Ainsley have gone through?
Just be there.
You got to be there and support, but the biggest thing is not to fight amongst each other when the going gets rough, especially with parents that aren't together. You have to get along because it's about our daughter. It's about what she's going through right now, or he. They need every bit of positiveness in order to carry this on and get through it. Whatever cancer it is, it's you're either gonna make it or you're not. That's the sad part, is that it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
We don't know what to expect. One day these kids are here, and one day they're not. And to those families that are listening, if you lost your child, my deepest condolences to you from my heart and my family to yours here from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And you can always look me up if you ever need someone to talk to. You always message me. I'll be there for you. Give you my number. I'm here for the world. I'm here to listen. I'm here to give as much best advice as I can. At the time, I didn't know how to take it. I took it as death right away. And I couldn't get out of a funk to where I got into a moment to where you do depressed. And that doesn't help, It's been about everyone, going through this. This thing can separate families. This thing can, cause people to take their own lives as well. There's a couple of teenagers that I've given this message to that were going to take their lives, and they end up, reaching out to me and telling me thank you. And that they're just going to take their lives, And the thing that I'm trying to do is be the voice for my daughter. I'm proud of this message that she has. I've given it to our Raiders organization. I gave it to Tiger Whitehead. Sad that he had to go today, but at least I got it to the messenger to give the message to our Raiders. That's something big, because it's more. Because there's some of these people have scars too, just like me and you, and everyone that's listening. We have scars, but that makes us warriors, and that's the truest statement that can come from my 15-year-old daughter, and that has said some words that we have to stand up, pick our pants up and start walking with our head high. Because if we don't, it just delays the process of healing in every which way for everybody. And right now it's time to rise up. The ones that are in need right now, we're here for you. That's all I got to say about that, is that you're not alone. Your children are not alone. There's people here to support you in whatever you can, and donate, because the money does help. Going through this, it takes a lot of time and a lot of money. These medical bills, the insurance doesn't pay for all of it. Food, there's people that were donating food, that were making meals for Ainsley and her mom and family, because it's an exhausting period that you don't, that you're not aware of. You know, we didn't think that Ainsley was gonna have cancer. I didn't know that my kids were gonna go through any of this. And Ainsley, she's an athlete. We were wanting to get ready for soccer, and she just couldn't do it, and that's what it was. But she's alive right now. She's doing good. She's going to continue to shine her light.
I was on the high school soccer team.
She made it. She was able to play soccer this year. A year she wasn't able to walk. She was bald. Her hair's growing back beautifully. That was one of the biggest things that it affects teenagers a lot. Socially, Ainsley can speak for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
It's just like it's effective to teenagers mostly because I think hospitals mainly focus on littler kids. Like they do a lot. I'm not saying that they haven't done anything for us teenagers. Like their main focus is on littler kids, which I totally understand. But teenagers, it's also harder for them because it's at a point in their lives where they're growing up and they actually know what's going on. Little kids don't know what's going on, so it's more effective to teenagers, in my opinion. I mean, other people can say otherwise, but in my opinion, I feel like it sticks with teenagers more and it gets in their head, and that's where depression comes in and all kinds of other stuff comes in. Just what I experienced was traumatic, and even like passing by the hospital, I still get sick to my stomach. And that's just my perspective. I feel like teenagers just they don't get their voices heard a lot, and they kind of just sit there quiet. And then I spoke up, talked to some of the people at the hospital, and we got a teen group going. We were having teen nights where we would go places and we'd and laugh, eat, do whatever what we were doing. And I'd say it honestly helped a lot of people because we had friends to talk to. We made friends and who were similar in age and who were going through similar things. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can see that being rough on a teenager. You're right. That y'all are aware of what's going on. It's not just confusing language. And so, I'm glad that you want to help. Bring awareness to that, to the teenager aspect of it all. And you're telling your story now, so your voice is getting heard, and so you have the opportunity to speak for those who may not be heard right now. So kudos to you for thinking of other people. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. It's been an amazing experience.
I mean, the honor's all mine, y'all. I've been taught that to use my platform for good, so that's what I'm trying to do. So thank you for helping me, do good things for the Raider Nation, and get the word out. Like I said, my mom battled cancer, so I know how it affects people, and it affects entire families, and it's a hard, scary road to go down, And so I'm glad that come July 17th, things are looking up, and I'm praying for you. I really am.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I've honestly, prayers mean the world to me because I feel like it's helped me a lot through the way. Because when I would have visitors, people would say, "I'm praying for you" and stuff. Like, even if they weren't religious, like, they would still pray, and miracles did happen. And I've talked to so many people whose moms are going through what you went through with your mom. Like, they don't have uh their mom or their loved one in their life anymore, and they said that prayers honestly were the miracle and the engine of their body, I guess, is the best way I can explain it.
No, yeah, I mean the positive energy, works.
Yeah,
And that's what prayers are. You're sending positive energy to somebody from far away. And God listens, man. That's what
Positive
it
and
is.
healing.
You know.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right,
It
so
definitely changed my life.
yeah, I bet, man. I bet.
Changed my life. It gave me more empathy for others, and I want to share that. And I just want to show people, you're not alone.
I'm into that, man. Well, dude, I mean, earlier we talked about it being your birthday. I know you got some dinner plans ready, so before I let you go, dude, tell the Raider Nation where they can go to get the Ainsley patch, and help you guys fight.
So basically, you can go onto my page, Donny Lefebvre. Hit me up on Messenger. I'm selling these Ainsley patches with a message and a card and a letter. You'll get that for $10. We're trying to raise enough money with these patches so we can get these T-shirts going. Once I get these T-shirts going, we get the whole Ainsley line going, and that's going to be being dedicated towards the kids with cancer, camp enchantment, and any other groups that need help. We will be able to donate. Right now, we want everybody to focus on Raider Homer's page and donate to St. Jude's. Let's help out these families. Let's help out these kids. Let's spread the message. I have a beautiful message for you guys. If you guys want to contribute, to this patch, Homer, I got your patch put to the side and the message in the card. I got you the new ones. So that's for you when you come down for the Matanza.
I'll be there, brother.
April 4th. And yeah, hit me up. Sammy Alonso as well. Just want to do a shout out to my KOS, Matt Town, and my family over there, and TBH Albuquerque chapter, and here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Want y'all to come out here and come check it out. Hit us up. Come spend time with us. You're more than welcome. You have family here from wherever you are. Just know that. And this is the home of where Ainsley Rain lives, and she's going to be doing with her life for success and to helping others and changing communities and changing states. We want to make an impact in our world. And by doing that, is getting the message out. God does things for us to grow, and He also does things to change lives. And what we do with our lives, we have to make the best of, and make every moment count, and love those around us, and make that time count, because life's too short for all the bull crap. We focus on helping each other and building each other up. That's one big battle that we've already overcome. And there's a lot of people that are in need right now that are going through some hard times. Let's build them up and not break them down. Amen. Spread the love. Amen. And that's what that patch is.
That's some powerful stuff, brother. So, Ainsley, anything else you'd like to tell the Raider Nation?
Fuck cancer.
There you go. That's right. That's right. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Raiders! Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks, y'all. Thank y'all, man. And we'll get y'all back on. I can't wait to see y'all at the Montanza, man. It's gonna be great, man. We'll get some pictures. We'll swap the patches, man. I can't wait, bro.
We're gonna have a great time. We look forward to you coming down here.
Yes, sir. All right, bye, Ainsley.
All the super fans. Much love. We love you.
All right, cool, brother.
Bye. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on and telling your story. You're very brave. You're an inspiration to me, you know. I have a daughter, so you're an inspiration to me. I hope that my daughter is as strong as you, you know, as she grows older.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, brother. You take care.
You too, man. You too.
Call me when you get a chance.
Yes,
whenever you can.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
God bless you.
God bless you too, man.
God bless everybody on this.
Amen. All right. Well, there you have it, Raider Nation. You know, your donations, they help. You know, Ainsley is, evidence of that. You know, lots of people go through that, and donating helps, man. So make sure you donate. There's a link on, my Facebook page. You know, get to Donny's page and get those patches. Any way you can. Any penny helps. You know, everything counts. Man, this is some serious stuff, Raider Nation. This is scary, man. You never know if it's gonna be you or someone you love, man. So share now, man, because karma is a bitch, and karma takes care of the people that care. So make sure that you care, All right. So as I mentioned earlier, Gray Raider's coming on the channel. Also, he's gonna share the story of his cousin battling cancer. So let me get him on the phone. All right, Raider Nation, we got him on the phone. Gray Raider, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. We just heard from Ainsley, man. She had a powerful story, dude. It was great to hear that. July 17th is the ending of her treatment and stuff. So they're making progress, man.
Yeah, definitely. I was listening up on that, man. It's a blessing, man. Thank God, man. It's a very inspirational story.
Yeah.
I had, like we were mentioning earlier, I went through, not myself, but personally, but one of my close cousins that were only a year apart. We grew up together. Her name was Bridget, and she had leukemia. And she wasn't as fortunate, but she lived an exceptional life, man. She was a spoiled little girl, man. We all let her have her time, man. But yeah, we lost her when we were 8 years old, so to leukemia. But she was also she was treated at St. Jude's, And man, they were fantastic, man. My uncle really needed that help, for them. They don't charge and stuff like that for the family to stay there and everything. But it was still a rough time. But it was St. Jude's, man. It was a blessing, for financial reasons.
Yeah, I got a link on the Facebook on my Facebook page right now for St. Jude's, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it's frightening, dude, to hear the stories, dude. Because I consider myself a strong guy, dude, but I don't know I'd be afraid to have to face that, with my daughter, dude. I mean, so man, I just want to do as much as possible to raise awareness and get people to donate, dude, because it does matter. I lost my mom to cancer, but she had help, and I mean it's very important, man. It's a devastating thing. Like
yeah,
you lost your cousin,
yeah. It's rough, man. I know a lot of friends. Me, I mean, like that cancer they don't care, man. It goes after everybody.
Yeah,
There's just so many people that have it. I mean, it trips you out if you just sit back and think about it. You know what I mean? So we better, count our blessings. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just live our day accordingly. You know what I mean? And show a lot of love to everybody. You know what I mean? Cancer or not, you never know when your last day is. You know what I mean? So we all gotta stay wake up blessed and stay blessed.
yeah, yeah, man. Oh man. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, do me a favor real quick and call me on my phone line because this reception's pretty bad.
Okay.
All right, all right, Raider
Bye bye.
Nation. We'll be right back. All right, Raider Nation. We're back. We're back. We're back, and we're on a phone line now instead of the internet. All right, bro. So yeah, I mean, it's important, right, to donate to raise money for the families out there that need it, man. So
Yeah, definitely, man. Anything helps, man. You know what I mean? You just think about it, man. We go out, just an example. I went out. I mean, granted, you want to spoil yourself and have fun and everything, all that. You know what I mean? We think about our bar tabs, and like, I took my family out to eat. $250. You know what I mean? That much is on the meal. You know what I mean? We can help like 20, 30, $50 for this thing. Uh, Anything will help, man. Really, let's look back, look at what we have, and we got to stay blessed, man. That's all I can say, man. We can all help out, so something, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, dude. That's why uh, I tried to make sure that I donated some of the money from the patches, because it's not about making a profit, right? It's about being able to have a strong platform for people to come on and talk about important issues like this, and
Yeah, definitely.
and leading the way, right? I've been offering these magnets, right? For every $5 donation, I'll send you a magnet, dude, to just try to take, because it only costs so much to get that magnet made. So if you can flip it and raise that kind of, increase the, that profit would be a donation. To me, in my mind, dude, that's great, dude. Because as I said before, I've had a little bit of a troubled past, and
Yeah.
so I want to try to cleanse my soul through the Raider Nation. You know what I mean? So I want to raise money. I want to do things, go out there and be positive, and man, and I think that's a good way to do it, especially since cancer has affected me and my life, so I just really want to help as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do the same thing. Like I was gonna talk to you. We're gonna meet up anyway soon because you and me are gonna go to the road trip. But I was definitely gonna donate to you. But I don't I don't like sending money to the Facebook thing and all that stuff. I'm just real weird about putting my credit information and all that stuff on the internet like that. So
Yeah, no, I
I still
get
don't,
it.
I still don't even do online banking, bro.
Yeah, man, you
I'm
can
the
be
guy that
hacked
walks in
easily.
there. I'm the guy that still walks in the bank. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just real. But no, definitely, dude. I'm definitely gonna donate to that cause, man, because it's, man, like I said, I've been through it. You know what I mean? Not financially for myself, but I know what a burden it can put on people. You know what I mean? Because we've done. My wife also. She used to do Zumba, and they used to constantly do stuff for people. Like I said, so many people have cancer, especially kids. We used to do. They used to do like little Zumba-thons, and we used to like get all buy shirts, donate to the families and stuff like that. And that's another involved in it. You know what I mean? So I I should probably post more of that stuff, but at the same time, it's hard for some people to take it. You know what I mean? So I try not to be, I don't want to say a downer, but I try to stay positive about stuff like that. And I try not to post stuff like that because some people take it different than others. They might not take it positive, or it might be a reminder or something. So I'm kind of picky about what I put, but I should post more stuff like that we do,
Oh,
for
yeah,
people that have cancer
absolutely,
and stuff.
man. Because that's what the Raider Nation is all about. Is helping people out, man. That's one thing, dude. That, like I said, man, it's awesome to be able to be in a group that I would consider a family, all because of a football team. And the things that we do aren't just selling patches or selling shirts, man. We take that money, we flip it around, and we give it back to the community and things like that. I mean, that's a special thing, man. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
powerful movement, man. That's like some hippie shit, you know what I mean? From the
yep,
1960s. The Raider Nation,
definitely.
man, is awesome, man.
Definitely. You know what I mean? Like all these passion stuff, once I start getting, established with that stuff, you know what I mean? I'm going to start doing like, um, stuff like giving out stuff, like doing raffles and stuff like that. I mean, that money is just to flip it to buy more stuff to give the nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's not like we're profiting off of it.
at
People
all.
are like, oh man, they're probably just to take, saving the money. How I mean, we need to buy more stuff and it costs money.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I
that's
mean?
why.
So it's not like we're just pocketing stuff. We're like, dude, we're actually trying to like actually put our head above water till we can start doing stuff, donating stuff.
Right,
You know what I mean? People don't
right.
think about where all the stuff come from. You know what I mean? It should cost some money. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And it shouldn't have to come out of our pockets, only our pockets. You know what I mean? People help out, and that's what helps us do that. You know what I mean? We got bills, we got mortgages too, just like everyone else.
yeah, yeah. I think it's important, man, because, like you can raise money, Yeah, you get the money
Right.
back and you cycle it through to promotional thing, really, because you got to build your platform to be
Exactly.
able to do things for people. So
Exactly.
you're getting that money to cycle in, and you just take the profits and whatever would be profits, because it's little, like you say, you don't make a lot of money. You're not making
No,
any
no.
money. You just might as well just. That's what I was thinking. Is like, do I selfishly spend this on $50 worth of more stickers, or do I just go ahead and say, hey, you know what, let's donate this, and that's what I did, because like I said, man, I could not imagine having to go through that.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
Donnie's got some power in him, man. Ainsley's got some power, to keep fighting like that, and they did it, So
Yep.
it's important to show you support, Raider Nation. Lots of people out there doing good things for the Raider Nation. Don't worry about the bad seeds, man. You'll sniff those out. You'll know. But if you feel that people are doing good things, donate, jump in on it, do it. Double G donated $40 today, $95 the other day. I put $55 in. That's $100. That's $110 right there. That goes to a family that needs it, man. That's why it's important, man. You know,
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand until they're there. You know what I mean? And I'm not wishing that on nobody, and I hope no one ever does
right?
ever experience it. But there are people going through it daily.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I'm thank God I'm blessed. And I mean, I'm not going through something like that. But when I read the stories and I see the stuff that's going on, it's like, damn. You know what I mean? It's hitting somewhere home for me. You know what I mean? Because I've been there. You know what I mean? And granted, I was a child. You know what I mean? I'm sure it didn't affect me as it would as an adult. You know what I mean? Spending more time and all that. And some people were going through way worse than I went through. You know what I mean? But it was my cousin, and we were close. You know what I mean? But we were 8. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's different. You know what I mean? Than a parent. Having a kid. You know, seeing it through birth and everything, and having to go through this and seeing your kid. I mean, you're a father. I mean, I'm a father. I'm a grandfather now.
yeah,
Just seeing your kid with a cold, it's like, dang, it hurts your heart. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Imagine something like that. You know what I mean? That'll kill me, man. I
man,
mean, maybe God knows I'm not strong enough to handle something like that. I don't know. I'm not saying that it will never happen to me, but thank God I'm not going through that right now.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
And thank God for the avenue to be able to help the people that are going through that, man.
amen. Definitely.
So we got this, this Matanza, man. We're gonna see Donnie there. We got this road
Definitely
trip
road
coming
trip,
up.
baby. Yeah, it's definitely a fun road trip, man.
We need to do something. We need to do. I'm telling you, man. Like I said on the Raider Invasion podcast, man, we need to team up, man, and do a fundraiser together. And like you said, there's concerns. I hear that a lot. Even from buying the patches, people are worried about buying online, but we got to find a way to get, a secure link or whatever that we need, man, to raise that money and work together, man. Because I think that we're gaining some ground here in the Texas, in Texas, so as the Raider Nation in Texas. So I'm telling you, man, we got to work together, man, and make it special down here, man, as far as raising money for people that need the help.
Yeah, definitely. We need to sit down and brainstorm.
Well, yeah.
So, but yeah, we got a lot of great minds, man. It's just put them together and let's make it happen. Definitely.
So, man. Yeah, I was trying to get Team Violet. You ever heard of Team Violet? From Louisa from and her daughter Violet from KOS 559, man. I'm trying to get them on the show next, dude. She's got a powerful story too, man. And she's a mom that's working 2 jobs, Like, man, dude. You hear these stories, I think I'm a strong guy, but dang, some of these people out there are doing more than I can even imagine trying to do. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could work 2 jobs
Oh
and
yeah, I
take care
feel
of a
it, man.
sick kid.
Definitely.
Like, whoa, man, that could break a man.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be more out there. We talked before, in person, and we talked about this before. And I definitely want to do more. We'll see it more involved and have stuff that's that sticks. I just want to just do whatever and just to, like get desperate. We should start getting desperate, get sloppy, and it don't work out. I want something that's gonna stick and grow. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of us out here, man. So once we start getting together and putting our heads together, we'll be good, man. It'll work out.
Yeah, so you're president of TNBC now, man. So talk a
But
little bit
that's
about being president.
correction on that. I am the vice president.
Oh, the vice president. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're gonna get me in trouble also.
My bad also.
Yeah. Yeah. He messaged me say, "What's up, Prez?" I said, "What are you talking about, man?" He's like, "You see Homer's deal?" I said, "Nah." I gotta look at it. He's like, "Congratulations." I said, "Damn, who voted me in, bro?" I said, I ain't got time like that, bro. It takes a lot to do that. No, but shout out to my boy also, man. He's doing his thing, man, making his dream come true. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, man. TNBC's doing good things right now. They're growing. Y'all are growing over there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited about this year coming up, man. Starting out with our trip, and then we got a draft, and then we got our 3rd annual bash coming June 20th. So it's gonna be a busy few months coming up here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at a bunch of those events, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be seeing each other. We're gonna see quite a bit of each other this year, Homer.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that road trip, man, to New Mexico, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm ready just to get on the road, get some footage, man. Meet Ainsley, get some pictures with Sammy and the League villains. Oh, I was gonna try to get Raider Riddler on the show tonight too, man. So Raider Riddler, shout out to you, man. He's a cancer survivor. Buy his patch. Show your support, Raider Nation. Lots of people out there doing good things. Just tune into the Raider Homer channel, and I'll try to get all the good stories I can. The good things that people are doing out there, and bring it to you. Just make sure that you donate, because that's key, man. That's key. I do it. I'm gonna be doing it every time those patches sell. When I'm done re-upping to keep the promotional things going, I'm donating. So I want you to join me when you see that. Send me that. Just send. Take a picture of you can donate to whatever charity you want, and then just send me a picture of that, the screenshot, and I'll send you a magnet, man. I'm very serious about raising money. I'll spend my money to increase the money that we can donate together. And we can do it together, man. We'll raise that awareness. We'll show the world that the Raider Nation is undefeated in the parking lot, but man, we're undefeated in charities too, because we're fighting hard for everybody. So
Hell yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, shout out to everybody in a 505 and a 575. See, I'm a New Mexican, so I'm from over there. I'm a little bit more down south, next to El Paso. I'm from Las Cruces, so I'm a native to New Mexico. So I'm a proud dude of my land of entrapment, man.
yeah, dude. I went there when I was a kid with a church group, man. So I'm excited to go back this year, and see it as an adult, man.
Oh yeah, dude. See, on our trip, I wanted to go down through El Paso and through Las Cruces to see my Oregon mountains, man. But we're gonna go up north, up the other way. So, but that's gonna make our trip a lot shorter. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, but definitely, man. I'm excited to go back over there. I mean, I've talked to Sammy and everything on Facebook, messaging. And I love. I want to meet all of these New Mexico, super fans. You know what I mean? And I'm excited, man. I'm pumped.
The mob boss is gonna show up there too now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
The Raider
I want to meet him too,
homies,
man.
man. It's gonna be badass. Ultimate Raider, dude.
Yeah, man. But shout out to you, man. Because a lot of these people are super fans. You see them. Like my boss. I never talked to the dude in my life. I seen him once. I think he was in Houston with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him pass by, but I never was able to talk to him. You know what I mean? When you get that, when when you get your gear on and you're working, it's kind of hard to pull away. Hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Doing our thing, taking our pictures, meeting people, meet and greets and stuff. But I saw him there, but I didn't get to talk to him. But I saw your podcast with him, man. That guy's a pretty amazing dude, man. Pretty motivating.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like to meet people like that, man. Because my circle, man. If you're not doing that for me, man, like positive, like motivational, I don't need you around, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you
So,
got to keep it
but
positive, man. It's too easy to be negative, And you can get it
oh
on
yeah,
any show and just stop dropping F bombs and bashing the Raiders or clickbait this, clickbait that, man. But to come up with something that genuinely positive, to try to start a movement where you're trying to unite people for a cause, man, that's where it's at, man.
oh that's when you figure out you're a man already, bro.
Yeah.
When you're still a kid and you think you got something to prove, that's when you start doing that shit. But when you become a man, and helping people out, being genuine, that's when you become a man already.
Yes, sir.
So I ain't scared to say when I care about something. You know what I mean? So people that know me on my Facebook stuff, they see my posts, they know how I am about stuff. And I ain't scared to show that I have a soft side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Shit, you can't be hard unless you have a soft side, man. I mean, everybody
like,
cares,
yeah, like people say, "Oh man," it makes me laugh. People say, "Oh man, that guy's crazy. He has nothing to live for." I look at that and say, "Man, mess with someone that has something to live for. Meet a man that has to lose a family. See how crazy that guy
who's
can get."
gonna lose it,
You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. You can cross me yet. You know what I mean? Shit. People, oh, he's crazy. He got nothing to live for. Well, I got something to live for. Trust me. I'm gonna fight to the death too. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So man, but nah, I'm excited about New Mexico, man. I'm excited.
Me too, brother. And we're gonna on the road up there, dude. We're gonna have to figure it out. We're gonna have to hammer it out, man. What we're gonna do together to raise money for cancer awareness, man. Because
Oh, yeah, definitely, man.
that's something
See,
I'm
we
gonna
have
tackle.
what we have 10 hours to come up with something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited to meet your daughter too, man. You know what I mean? I want to meet your family. We'll see what's up, man.
Well, I don't know if Sophia's gonna be able to go though this time, dude. Because I got to I don't want her to miss too many days of school, man.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
so then we got to get a nice little car then.
Yeah.
I guess we don't got to get no SUV van no more.
Nah, probably not,
You
man.
know?
Probably not. I may not have to bring the whole setup too. I might just have to. I'm gonna minimize it. So.
Yeah, let me know. That way I can know what kind of vehicle to get. Shit, I want to go stunning, bro. I don't know what's up. Yeah, I got to represent. But yeah.
Cool, man. Well, hey, man, let me go ahead and let you go, man. Just tell the Raider Nation how to find you.
Yep, you can find me on Instagram, right, Gray Raider 60. So or on Facebook, there's Gray. It also is Gray Raider 60. Those are my pages. So, but yeah, that's all, man.
All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here and sharing your cousin's story, dude, and talking a little bit about what we're gonna do to help the Raider Nation fight cancer. So thanks, man. Thanks for your time, Mr. Vice President. My bad, also.
Yeah, so there's a reminder about the June 20th Tennessee Bash.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody's welcome. You know what I mean? It's a free deal. You know what I mean? So we're coming up with an after party too. We'll post everything when everything's on paper. You know what I mean? So
All right, cool.
well, that's what's up, man. Let's do
Man.
this.
Well, I'll hit you up then. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, later.
Bye.
All right, Raider Nation. There you go. Like I said, I was gonna try to get the Raider Riddler on here, but he had an emergency come up. Waiting on to hear back from Louisa. But man, she's out there grinding hard, y'all. Taking 2 jobs, a family. She may not be able to make it tonight, man. I put her on the flyer because we've been talking in Messenger, man. She has a great story, a great, Team Violet, man. Violet, she's a trooper too. My heart goes out to Team Violet, to Ainsley. I'm gonna do what I can, Raider Nation. I promise. I'm gonna do what I can. Now we'll go ahead and hear from the Blitzers. We'll see what they had to say.
Hey Raider Homer, this is me, Kaylee. My number is 309-536-1925. I'm just going to let you know that my grandma Karen, she had breast cancer, and she passed away. My grandpa Floaty has leukemia and he's fighting for his life, and my Uncle Mike has stomach cancer. Please just keep them in your purse. Thank you. Raider Nation, bye.
Hey, this is Mad Max. Gonna have a little bit to say about the cancer and Donny and Ainsley situation. And I would like everybody to get out there and support your local Children's Cancer Fund or a Raider Nation family that desperately needs your help. I know how it is to go through that. My son was afflicted with cancer at 8 months. This was a cluster that affected the whole company, chemical cluster that affected the whole neighborhood. 23 kids were affected, and 22 passed away. My son was fortunate to be able to live today and to talk about it. He is now 31 years old. A lot of treatment, a lot of going through it back and forth. Me and my wife at that time. I was in the service, had to travel back and forth. Been in other countries, there's just other situations where I had to keep my mind on what was happening, but it's your child. That's like when it's your child and you're going through it, and a parent that is going through that understands what he has to do or what she has to do. Like I said, a very tough situation was placed in my family, her family. We went through a lot over the years, over 12 years of therapy and getting medication, and then again it showed up again in his 20s, so we dealt with it again. This is an ongoing disease. It affects everyone. It has no discrimination or race. It affects every one of us. And in the Raider Nation, we do whatever we can to help those afflicted with this terrible disease. I want to thank you for hearing my testimony. And like I said, Raider Homer's doing some good things there. Let's please give from your hearts and understand one thing. This is something that is very needed. And go out and buy your Ainsley patch and support the KOS and all the chapters that are doing their best to bring hope to the children. Myself, I am with the Phoenix Children's Hospital Cancer Association here in Phoenix, and I rep them. I am the representative for the community. So I would appreciate it if everybody get out there and do your thing and show them how the Silver and Black does their thing throughout the Raider Nation and throughout the worldwide nation as we know it. Thank you very much, and everybody have a great day. And remember always to be safe, be
Hey, how's it going, Raider Homer? This is Double G, aka Clown Prince from the Raider Homies. Just want to give a shout out there, for the people out there that support, donating money for cancer. It's about giving back, and anything counts. It's not the amount, it's the thought that matters. So big shout out to Raider Homer for doing that. Children Hospital. I got a patch out there too, a Double G, sent out a small patch. If anybody wants it, direct message me, and proceeds go to Children Cancer Charity. Yeah, Raider Nation, baby.
All right, Raider Nation. So you see it. You heard from Kaylee. She, she's the Raiderette Popsicle is what I call her. She likes to do the polar plunge. She's all about raising money. So show her some support. Donate to her cause. You heard from Mad Max, man. Mad Max's son was battling cancer. It affects everybody. Everybody's been touched by it in one way or another. And then you heard from Double G. Shout out to Double G, man. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for leading the way, showing the Raider Nation how to donate, how to have a heart. Double G sells those patches for donations, and then you saw him put the money where his mouth is. You saw him donate. You can go on my page, you can see that. So shout out to Double G. Raider Nation, man, it's important, y'all, to do this, to stick together, and make a stand against cancer, man. So don't think that, don't have a negative thought, thinking about where your money might go, man. Think positive. Donate with the positive vibes and send your prayers out there to all the families that are affected, man. Because prayers do work, dude. And, we and families need the finances too. So make sure that you have prayers and help with whatever you can, man. And like I said, just send me a screenshot of your donation to whatever charity that you will love, that you trust, and send me your address, and I'll send you a patch. Or not a patch, maybe a patch in the future, right? But for now, we're gonna do the magnets, man. Just let me know. Just let me know, Raider Nation. Let's do it together. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can get a hold of Team Violet. All right, Raider Nation, I can't get a hold of Team Violet, man. I'm sorry, that we couldn't hear from her today. I'm pretty sure that they'll be on later on, at some other time during, and I'll do a show again for cancer awareness, and we'll get them on. All right, so for those that hung in there and watched this, man, I appreciate it. Like I said, man, help me raise some money. It's all about, doing it for the families that need help. Money never touches my hands, man. And like I said, you can just donate to your favorite charity, send me a screenshot, and I'll send you a magnet, man. And you can remember to watch the Raider Homer channel when we do these shows to help bring awareness to cancer. January 30th, we'll be doing Oaktown Legends, where we'll have people from Oakland come on and share their stories of the Oakland tailgates and Oakland games and all the charities that they did in Oakland to raise money for cancer and other diseases. Man, that's something that Oakland did a lot of. Was lead the way, pave the way for us to learn how to use our platforms in a positive light. So shout out to all the Oaktown legends, Wayne, Ma Boss, that were teaching me about being positive and using my platform for good. I'm trying, my brothers. I'm trying, man. I want to do this the right way. I want to do it the way that y'all did it, and pave the way for future generations of the Raider Nation to come on and be positive and keep fighting. So thank you, Raider Nation, for watching. And let's go ahead and hear from Mike Summers.
Hey, are you a Raider fan? Are you? Question mark. We are, and we love the Raider Nation. We love the Raider Nation so much that we love to throw parties and events and reunions for the Raider Nation, and it's called the Raiders Fan Convention. That's right. We have parties and we have gatherings for you and all our Raider Nation family. Have you attended yet? Do you know where they're at? Well, there's one great way to find out. Download the Raiders Fan Convention app. It will have the listing of events. It will have Raider music on it. It is a great app to keep you in the loop, keep you hanging out. So what happens at a Raiders Fan Convention? Well, we bring in Raider legends, sign autographs. We have vendors with all your favorite merchandise. That's stuff you've got to have. We've got live entertainment, performers singing Raider music, DJ. We got special events for the kids, raffles, contests. There's food and alcohol available. Sound fun? It is. It's so fun. As a matter of fact, if you want to know, download the app or go to the website, www.raidersfanconvention.com. You can find us on Facebook, same thing, Raiders Fan Convention. Find the event page, find the business page. Get in the loop, get in the mix, come see us all. All your super fans, friends are there. Take photos, have a great time reunion with your favorite family, the Raider Nation. One team, one nation, one group of fans, one family. So download, check the website, find the events, come attend, have a great time, spread the word to your friends and family, and go Raiders.
All right, Raider Nation. Look, you guys hung out. You stayed with me. All right, Louisa just contacted me. We got to give her a little bit of time. Woo, man. I'm telling y'all guys, this is a great story, man. Like I said earlier, man, I don't know what I would do as a parent. I mean, I can't imagine what kind of strength it would take to stand there with your child, like it was said earlier, when your kid has a cold, you feel terrible, So parents out there are struggling, watching their children suffer and not really understanding what's going on in their lives and why it would be them. And I mean, so make sure, you donate to people like Louisa and Team Violet and Ainsley, and as you heard from Gray Raider, St. Jude's, they helped his cousin, so it's important to do that. So all right, we're trying to buy some time right now. So let's go ahead. Let me see, what do I got right here? I don't want to play any of the promos I have where someone's smoking a cigar. So let's go ahead and let's hear from Karen Matters.
Hi, Raider Nation. This is Karen Metters of KMCS Shop and Blitzalytics.com. So I want to share with you where you can find all of my fan images from the Raider game sidelines for Raider Nation fan photography. You can go to my Facebook pages, KMPS and Karen Metters Photography. All of those images are free for you to download and use as you please. If you would like to see my NFL authorized game day photos, you can see them at www.blitzalytics.com. That's BLITZALYTICS.com. I have a 20% discount special to my Raider Nation family, and that code is Raiders2020. Apply that at purchase to receive a 20% discount on your digital downloads or prints. Those are your choice. So being a self-funded photographer, I fund my travel to all of the away games, and any purchase or a tip for the photographer is greatly appreciated. Should you like to express your thanks in this way, you can send any amount you feel led to give at Venmo. My Venmo ID is at KAREN-MEDDERS, and Cash App is $KARENMEDDERS, all one word. Thank you, Raider Homer and Raider Nation. You are watching the Raider Homer channel. Go Raiders!
All right, Raider Nation. Here we go. Team Violet on the Raider Homer channel. How are y'all doing tonight?
We're good.
Thank you so much, for cutting practice short to come on the channel. It's an honor to share your story, Violet.
Thank you.
So before we get started, tell the Raider Nation how old you are.
Hi, I'm 10 years old, and I'm Team Riot, so.
So you play baseball, right?
Yes.
What position do you play?
I play for VFW. I play usually right in the outfield and second base.
That's awesome. I played right field. I love playing baseball.
I know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Are you good at hitting?
He said, are you good at hitting?
I'm working on it because I stopped playing, and then because I played softball, and then I barely started playing like not that long ago, like a month ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my daughter played baseball too, or softball, and hitting's one of the hardest things to do in sports, period. So just keep at it, and you'll get really good at it.
I hit pretty far when I throw the ball. Like, I throw it up, and then I hit it. I hit it heck of far. So it's just different because when boys pitch to me, it's more faster, and they throw curves, they throw strikes, and everything.
Yeah, it's hard to hit a baseball, especially when they're changing it up on you like that.
Yep.
So, are you a Raider fan?
Yes.
What do you love about the Raiders?
I like the Raiders because I like Derek Carr and his brother.
That's awesome. I love Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Tell them all the stuff you do with the community, like your backpack drive, and you gave food to the veterans this couple weeks ago. Passed out food, and tell them all that stuff that you get to do. Tell them.
I'm too shy.
You're too shy.
Don't be shy. So you like helping the community, huh?
Yeah.
So what do you do to help the community?
We go out and we serve food. We do backpack drives for kids that don't have backpacks, and
tell them what your club, your KOS club.
Because I'm in a KOS club, and we do all kinds of things, and like we do parades. We do we do some fun stuff for people to come out and celebrate with us, because when we go out, it's usually a holiday or it's like a weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to see that you're doing so many good things, for the community. That's awesome.
Yeah, I really help the community by giving food, blankets, and all kinds of stuff. Socks, toothbrushes, all kinds of things.
Well, that's awesome. You're setting up to be a great Raiderette, a Hall of Famer, a Hall of Fame Raiderette with all the good things that you're doing for the community.
Yeah.
So, Louisa.
Yes, sir.
So, you were telling me earlier that you work 2 jobs?
Well, I work a full-time job, and then just kind of like assisting, coaching. So I take it like another job, and then just being a mom, that's another job. And then I kind of do like a little bit in-home care. So that's kind of like another job. But yeah, I tend to keep a little bit busy.
I mean, wow, that's impressive, I can barely handle 1 job.
And what's that?
So, tonight we're talking about cancer awareness, and Team Violet, y'all have been battling cancer together. So why don't y'all talk about when y'all started battling together and what the road's been like?
Is that a question for me? Or is that a question for Violet?
For both of y'all, whoever wants to go first.
Well, Violet started her battle when she was about 6.5 years old. About in 2017. About around May 2017 is when she got diagnosed. And she pretty much just hit her second year remission in January. She hit 2 years remission. But she did about 11 rounds of chemo. So that took like about a year. So for a good year, she sported the bald. Well, about a year and a half, she sported the bald look. We actually all sported the bald look.
That's awesome.
I shaved my head all the way down. My daughter did.
My brothers.
My other two sons shaved their heads.
Only one.
She had one of her coaches. Her name is Vanessa Reyes. She actually donated over 25 inches to Violet to make her a wig. And at the end, she told Violet, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
She told Violet she wanted to sell the hair to give to Violet. But at the end, Violet ended up saying that she wanted to keep her hair and make a wig out of it. So we ended up doing that. But we've had a lot of support, especially with our Raider Club, because actually they've been a major big support system. And just along with that, just visiting with her at the hospital. And I mean, a lot of the times just with that was cheering her up. Just, her being sick, her not being able to leave the house, just, and then her like receiving gifts, like here and there from people that were sending to her were making her feel,
Happy.
Like happy, welcomed. Cause there was a point in time where she didn't leave the house for like months. And then people couldn't interact with her. Especially touch her. She couldn't do like things that she knew the other little Raider kids were doing. But overall, she's pushing. She came back into baseball this year with the boys. She's actually the only girl on her team. She plays on a major league team from Madera. Last year was after her second year, actually after her first year remission. She was still kind of a little bit bald. She went back into baseball, but she wanted to try to play softball with girls. And she did it. She did it up until she caught the flu. So that kind of put her out on her championship and all that good stuff. But
I spilled top ramen on my legs, and it grew a big bubble.
And yes, she's a monkey, and she got third-degree burns on her leg because she decided to get her top ramen off the table and put it onto the couch.
Ouch.
Yeah, and I don't think she will be ever doing that again.
No, don't do
right,
that
Violet?
anymore.
No. But Violet has a lot of energy, and everybody that comes around her, they could have never ever, or they would have never even can tell that she even had cancer or that she even battled. They just kind of like wonder why her hair's short, and she's always talking about that her hair is growing out.
They called me a boy.
They called you a boy?
She was
How
a cute
rude.
boy because she was bald.
Yeah. Well, that's very insensitive.
But
my feelings.
It's okay. She corrected them half of the time.
Be like, I'm a girl.
Yeah, there you go. Don't let him tell you nothing. So Violet, how does it make you feel to know that the Raider Nation was sending you all those gifts and the love and prayers?
I felt hecka happy because before this, I never knew of you, and I never knew Raider Joker. I didn't know a couple people, and then I barely got to know them, and then they started sending me patches, stickers, pictures, and everything, and I really liked it. And
what about visiting you at the hospital, like Mob Boss and?
Yeah, and they went to the hospital, and I was like not that sick, but I was still sick, and they came to the hospital. Like 20 of them showed up, and 20 Raider people showed up, and it was hecka happy because I got to spend time, eat food with them, and play around and like drive my Bumblebee, what's it called, wheelchair, because that was my thing. When I was sick, I used to drive around in my little wheelchair. His name was Bumblebee.
That's awesome. Bumblebee. Yeah, I've always liked Bumblebee, so that's cool. You had a little Bumblebee wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joker Raider is an awesome guy. He's a friend of the channel too. I'm glad that you're friends with him and Mob Boss too. He's a good friend of the channel. So.
And what about Sammy?
Oh yeah.
Penguin Sammy. He's a cool guy, but I haven't got to see him yet.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't met him yet in person either. I'm gonna meet him at the Matanza in New Mexico. I'm gonna take a picture with him. I'm excited about it.
Tell him that you might go to the Santa Maria parade because you got invited.
I might go to the Santa Maria parade.
Awesome, me too. I hope we meet and we can take pictures. Yeah, I bought my airplane tickets just the other day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, I want to get a picture with you, okay?
Okay, I'll wear all my stuff.
All right, cool.
I wear my Raider tutu, my socks, my shoes, and then put my hair up how I did it the first time. I turned it into a Raiderette.
All right, that's cool. I'm gonna give you a patch too, the Raider Homer patch.
Okay.
So maybe you'll have some patches to give out too that day. Okay.
I might, because a lot of people want a patch, but they don't have a vest.
I do too. I got Ainsley's patch right here. I'll put yours right on the other side on my jersey.
Ooh, tell him you have Ainsley's patch too.
Who's that?
Ainsley, remember the one that the new patch that you just got from Penguin? Remember I showed you Ainsley, her new one?
Oh yeah, I got that one too.
Remember I told you she used to have cancer too?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not alone. Just keep fighting like Ainsley did, and you're gonna beat it.
I had a friend named Dominic, but he passed away, and he was a 49er fan though.
But that's okay. We still love him though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that picture that you were trying to help raise awareness for Dominic, and that's good that you have a good heart, and that even though you're fighting cancer, you're still thinking about other people. That's very special.
Yeah, and then I had a friend named Sammy. She still has to go through cancer. She's a little girl. She's like
5 years old. She's in remission right now. She's in remission. She's doing good.
Yeah, like 5, 6. I forgot. I haven't got to see her in a bit.
So I heard you haven't been feeling well the last couple of days.
Yeah, I'm still coughing.
Oh man.
Cover your mouth. But she every year for the past like good 4 years she's had the flu, but it's just because her immune system.
Partial the flu.
Yeah, but this year, thank God that we tested negative for no flu signs. She just kind of caught a cold. So hopefully we continue with that. But I do try to keep her. I try to keep her clean, but sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to, and stay away from sick kids and stuff like that. Just because the fact that her immune system, it's not the best like how it used to be. But she got as far as her treatment, she has only partial liver. They took her gallbladder. She had a liver sarcoma, so which that means that it's like like a big old ball inside the liver, and the whole ball pretty much had cancer. And that's what the whole chemo was for, to maintain it, so it didn't grow into anything bigger, and it didn't grow into her other organs.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
When I went to the doctors, the nurses, they said it was gas, but they didn't know it was a tumor, and it kind of scared me because it actually hurted more than gas, because it hurt my ribs and everything, and then I didn't like it.
Oh,
and
man.
I couldn't fall asleep that good.
Wow. So sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
That
But
must have been
she has
scary.
a pretty nice scar all across her body, that she will remember for the rest of her life. Can you please get some water? Cause
no.
Yes.
No.
Please drink some water. And here, thank you. But she's doing good. Overall she's doing good. Her hair has grown out so super nice.
It's down my back.
Awesome.
The eyebrows came back perfect.
They were back for like 2 years.
But
my eyelashes went away, so they grew back.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's doing good. She'll get a little shy when she first meets you, but give her a good 5 minutes, and it'll be like she's known you for her whole life.
Oh, I can't wait.
You won't be able to get her to stop talking or anything like that after that.
That's all right. I got a 10-year-old. I know how to listen.
Can you stop, please? Stop.
Where do you live in?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
I want to go to Texas.
Well, that'll be cool. Maybe you can play with my daughter. She's going to be at the Santa Maria parade with me also.
Yeah, how old is she?
She's 10.
Oh, that's cool. What's her name?
Sophia.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Yeah. Y'all both have pretty names.
It's kind of saying flower, close to flower, but Sophia.
Yeah. Well, I hope
it's like a
y'all get
princess
to meet.
name.
Princess Sophia. Yeah.
That's pretty. What's his daughter's name?
Yeah.
Looks pretty.
That's gonna be my best friend.
Oh yeah. I'm sure she'll love to be your best friend.
Yeah, I want to see your house.
Well, maybe sometime, my boss, we're always having events down here. My boss is coming to Texas. Maybe sometime we can get y'all down here. That would be great.
Do we have to take an airplane?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Are you afraid to fly?
No.
Well, there you go. Don't just be brave. It's fun. You taking off.
She says she's not.
And then you land. It's like a roller coaster. But when you're in the air.
I never been in a roller coaster or an airplane.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like that though. So hopefully you get to experience that soon enough. But it would be great to be able to have you visit or come and visit y'all in Santa Maria.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to go out there with our club and experience that with other chapters too. I think it's a good experience I like it for my kids, especially for Violet. Like, she's a new generation of everything, so right. I want them to experience a little bit of that and a little bit of traveling. And as she gets older, we're in Vegas now, so hopefully as she gets older, she can represent us over there in Vegas and wherever it is we go, really.
I want to
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Okay, relax.
Yeah.
You have anything to ask him?
This is a weird question.
Okay.
Get ready. Do you wear a mask or makeup?
I wear a mask.
Oh, can you see?
Yeah, I had to cut little eye slots out so I can see better though. But yeah, I wear a Homer Simpson mask.
That's cool.
Thank you.
What's your real name?
My real name?
Yeah.
Douglas.
Huh?
Douglas.
Oh!
Don't tell nobody though, okay?
He's on the air.
Oh, sorry.
Right now, this is the Raider Homer channel.
Sorry, I just
Ask him questions. Ask him questions. Say, where's Lisa? Where's Marge? Where's Maggie? Where's Bart?
Where's Bart, Maggie, and everybody? Where's the dog?
They're all laying down, getting ready to go to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Remember they was all on the couch, and
Yeah.
I sent you the picture of Homer. He had his Raider jersey on.
Yeah, I
and
saw
they're all
that.
Raiders.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you have a cat?
Yep, we have an outside cat. We have 2 dogs, 2 cats, horses. Yeah.
Tell him what kind of dog you have.
I have a pug.
Oh, that's cool. They're cute
What kind of
little
dog do you have?
I have mixed dogs. One is like a German Shepherd, Rottweiler mix, and then one is like a little Chihuahua mix. They're pretty good dogs.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, I love them.
I'm getting tired.
Okay, well, all right. Well, yeah, I guess that's a good time to let y'all go. I know you just got done with practice and you're kind of tired. So,
one more question.
Well, go ahead.
How does it feel over there, like right now? Is it cold, hot?
Well, it's a little warm outside, and in my room, right, my studio, I'm sweating inside this mask. So, right now I'm hot.
So you will be at the Santa Maria parade then?
Yeah, I bought my airplane tickets. I'm going up there. I'm staying with a friend of mine, and I'm gonna drive into Santa Maria in the morning.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I hope we can get out there too. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
That'll be our first year. As long as she doesn't get, I guess worse, get out if you're going to go and do all that. As long as she doesn't get worse and then, and she's okay around that time, then we definitely are going to be out there.
Well, cool. I'm
hopefully.
I'm praying she makes it.
Yes, I know, me too. I'm kind of just seeing, I kind of work my schedule around her and around, because I never know when she's going to get sick. I never know how she feels. And it's not just her. There's 4 on top of her.
Yeah.
So, but she's my main problem. She's my main little Raiderette problem that I always have to be on because she's the main monkey. Matter of fact, get down from there before you bust your face, child.
Yep. Oh man, I go through that every day.
But yeah, she her spirit came back. All my kids in one, because they weren't as much monkeys as her, and I always tell her all the time, I'm like, you have all their spirits inside you, and you're all 4 of them in one little girl. So yeah, that's why I'm always more super on her, and the fact that she's gone through her little sickness. I'm definitely always on her on that. Can you stop, please?
I'm tired.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to ask? You cold? Yeah, I kind of forced her to come out here and practice with her team. She's been down for a good 4 days, but
she's a trooper though. It was great to
Yeah.
talk to her. You know, it was great to talk to you too. And I know y'all gotta go. She's keeping you busy. So tell the Raider Nation how they can help you, how they can help Team Violet.
How can Raider Nation help Team Violet?
Yeah.
Talk to me. As far as for my part, just the support, you know, like I don't always say it's all about the gifts, all about you know what she receives and all that, like that stuff. I always want her to know that it's not important, but it's always grateful, and always be grateful what you receive and what you get. But this is why not that I make her, that I want her to see that we give back to the community. And every time that if we do like invest in pins and patches and all that, I like for her to give stuff like that out to people who she wants, you know, and who she feels like support her with all that. We do Relay for Life. This is mine and her second year that we're doing it. Last year, we did have our club come out. We had 209 come out, and just with their support, that's all that I ask for, and that's all I want her to ask for. She took off that way, but you know, she's little. She's always gonna be like, oh, she likes the gifts and all that, but it's not always about the gifts. And I always you know, put that in her head. It's not about the gifts, but yes, be grateful that you do receive them. But this is why you give back. And not only she gives back with her own things. Just as her being sick, and the whole time she's been in the hospital, she was in the hospital. She accumulated so much stuffed animals that little by little, every little girl that she comes across, every little person she comes across, when she sees a sick kid, whatever, she goes and she gets from her own and she gives to them. So that's how I know at least a little bit she appreciates the little bit that she has gotten. She gives back, you know, and even that little stuffed animal that she received, it means the world to her, because when we finally went through her stuff, she had 75 stuffed animals. And I was like, gosh, like I didn't even realize it. But now, she probably has a good 20 now, because she's given back so much things that she received. She's given back to kids that have came across. So I know everything's working, you know. I know it's getting into her heart, and I know it gets into her head that whatever you receive, at least give back to anything, clothes, shoes that she doesn't use anymore, brand new things that she did receive. She's giving it back to whoever it is, even if, you know, she sees a little girl at school and she knows that she needs shoes, and she'll go home, hey mom, you know, this little girl didn't have this, and I'm going to take her my stuffed animal. And, you know, so that way I know that everything that I'm doing, it's soaking in her head, and she appreciates every little thing. And I do thank everybody that has sent her everything, like patches, shirts, stickers, things that we gone to events that have given her necklaces, and even things off their back. She met Hal Raider, I think 3 years ago, and he took off a big old necklace that I wasn't even expecting. You know, big old Raider necklace, big old emblem, and, you know, she's little. She doesn't really know what the meaning of that, but just alone, I knew that was expensive to him. That was his, but he took it off his back and he gave it to her. And, you know, and everything that she's gotten, she takes care of. She puts to the side. She wears when she's getting on her Raider and her Raider, you know, her Raiderette. All that she'll bring out. And I just want everybody to know, and that I appreciate everything that they've done. Even just texting, hey, how's Violet doing? Even though we haven't talked in months, they still tend to reach out. But, with that, I just want to thank everybody, and thank you for reaching out to us, and just wanting to talk to her a little bit. And Boss too, he's a big support. He's been around her pretty much her whole battle. He took her to her first Raider game. I wasn't gonna let her go. Her doctor wasn't for it because the fact that there's a lot of germs. But thank God within that month and within those weeks, like her counts were super, super good. So she got to experience that. And if it wasn't for him to actually, take her and get her there, she would have never actually got to experience that. And I would have never really been able to take her, just not really been able to take her. But so I think that to him that she got to at least experience at least one Raider game, and it was in Oakland.
That's awesome.
And so, that she's going to remember that for the rest of her life.
Oh, yeah.
I really appreciate him and his wife. They've done a lot. 209, they're a lot. We have a lot of support with them too. But everybody we've came across, Fresno, Tulare, the Menaces, everybody still to this day, even though they know she's a little bit better, they still reach out. Hey, how's Violet? Hey, how's my superhero? How's this? They still, and if they stop, my whole world's going to stop. Like, I need that support. She needs that support. And, I just appreciate them. I appreciate my club. I appreciate everybody that we've came around. Even people that we don't see, people that we just met one time, still with that support, it means a lot to me. And, she needs that because I don't know what can happen in the future. She can get sick on me again. If something can come back, I'm gonna need them there. So, that's why when we do stuff like her pins and whatever little things that I do, I try to send that because I want them to know that I appreciate their support as well. I don't just want Violet, just to receive and feel sorry. No, I want her to appreciate what she gets, but also give back. What we have, what little things we have, and what little things she has. But I don't know if I repeated myself 1,000 times right now, but
no, you're doing great. You're doing great.
But yeah, and there's just thank you with that. And thank you to the Raider Nation for hearing us out. And but Violet is doing good. She just hit her 2-year remission in January, and we're gonna be doing some new patches. Sammy Penguin, he's getting a good picture for her. So, and this year she wants to go with a green Care Bear, and so hopefully I can make that happen for her. With his help. So if hopefully I can send out some patches just to show my appreciation to everybody, and they can represent those on their vests for us, and that's just need that support and just keep supporting us on all that.
Well, thank you for coming on and sharing y'all's story, and thank you for being an inspiration to me and the Raider Nation. Y'all guys are fighting hard, and y'all are a good team to look up to. The way y'all are battling and staying together.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing you in Santa Maria.
Yes.
Are you gonna be at the Raider Nation Explosion too?
Yes.
Boom, I'll be there too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm excited that you're coming.
Oh yeah.
You missed our last one. It was awesome.
No, I was there at the Raider Nation Explosion 1. I remember you. You were bartending. I remember.
I don't remember. there was so much people and so much things going on, and it's just I just don't remember seeing you.
No,
But
yeah, I wasn't wearing the mask. That was I wasn't quite there yet. I didn't want to show up, just wearing my mask, acting like I was just a super fan and should be accepted or whatever. So I just kind of went there, to make the rounds, meet people, earn my way. So yeah, I wasn't wearing the mask. I just looked like a everyday dude.
yeah, you know what? You should have
I know.
because um I probably would have noticed you more with the mask.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, big yellow mask. Yeah, you're gonna notice that.
Yes, but I think I've seen you in Oakland in the black hole.
You might
If I'm
have.
if I'm correct.
Jersey, she snuck me in there, and I was watching the game with Hellraider for a little while. So you might have.
Yeah, I got to go to a few tailgates. I didn't get to take the kids with me, but I thought I had seen you, and yes, Jersey, she's I love that lady. And every time, oh my gosh, she just makes me smile.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. She's fun.
but yes, like man, I mean, I'm excited to see you in your outfit, and I'm surprised you didn't have it on.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely, man, Raider Nation Explosion #2, like it's gonna be nice, and I don't know if I'm working it yet or I'm gonna go enjoy myself, but yes, I am definitely going to be there. As long as this kid doesn't get sick on me, she's gonna be there too.
Oh,
Um,
prayers. We're praying.
but I know, me too. She has her mask on or not. She probably needs an inhaler or something. But um, yeah, yes, and definitely bring the family with you. Like um, everything is super close by. The hotels, food, the fairgrounds. The fairgrounds are awesome, and hopefully this year, like our president, he does an awesome job. Everybody from our club does an awesome job. Um, I just hope that everybody comes and hopefully they could stay longer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, last year, like it was the first preseason game. A lot of the super fans, they left early, so I didn't get to really see everybody, and a lot of people that were coming later. Like I had a couple. I also coached like another autistic team, and I had a couple of those kids, and I wanted them to meet like Gorilla Rilla, the Violator, and like the older super fans, but they took off early, so hopefully they can come and they can stay longer. But I know every who knows what's gonna happen that day? Who knows what's going on that day? Um, just unfortunately last year it happened to land on that same day, so a lot of people were leaving. But overall, man, it was awesome. It was an awesome event. I can't wait. So this one here in Madera, and especially you're brand new to, you're coming and you're brand new to me. So I'm gonna be like looking out for you because I definitely want a picture.
All right, cool. I got plenty of time.
Yes. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm happy that I didn't know that you were gonna come to Madera.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to meet y'all.
Yes, like I haven't got to physically meet Penguin either, so I'm excited if he gets to come too. Um, and there's a couple more super fans that I'm excited to meet. So like I'm so looking forward to everybody coming. Like I really hope that everybody can come, and everything works out.
Me too. Me too.
But yes, if you need any help with getting you any numbers or anything like that, you can always let me know, and I will do my best. Anybody from your show, if anything, they need any help, they could always reach out to me, or anybody from the club, anybody. They should always be able to help or answer your questions, or at least guide you to somebody that can help you, answer that question.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I mean, it was an honor to hear you to share your story, and I enjoyed talking to you.
No, thank you for having us. And I really appreciate it. And I wish I would have talked to you a little bit more like calmly, but we're like running around, and
Well, the door's always open. Y'all always can come back on. I have a couple different shows, and we can talk more and get more in depth. And the door's always open. So just let me know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you, and I hope everybody, from your show, having cancer, even just going through it, man, it's a horrible disease, and I wouldn't want any parent, especially a parent, to go through it with their child. Hopefully, I pray to God that Violet or any, that it never comes back, or, I wouldn't want anybody to go through what we went through, or actually what she went through. It's horrible. Violet, not even a month ago, like she was telling you about her friend, she fell in love with this little boy, and he died in front of her face. He was on his last days, and he wanted to die in front of his loved ones, and Violet happened to be one of his friends that I didn't realize how strong kids are, and I wasn't going to take my daughter for her to see that and experience that, but man, it's hard for her to talk about it, but man, she was super strong to his last breathing moments. She was stronger than I was. And I remember her going through her treatment, and when she was kind of giving up, she would tell me, if I see you cry, you have to get out of my room. If I'm the one that's in pain, why are you crying? And so I had to suck it up a lot of times. But now you don't realize how strong kids really are until I didn't realize how strong she really was until I actually seen her, that she stood there to his last breathing moments. Man, I just I didn't realize how strong of a daughter I actually had this whole time, besides her fighting her battle. Cause man, that was never something that I thought that she was gonna have to experience. But she just, one day she's gonna talk about his story too. And she's been with him his whole battle too. He just happened to lose his battle, and and it was unfortunately, and man, that was horrible. But cancer is it makes the kids stronger. And man, it's just weird. I don't even know how to explain it, but it made her 50 times more stronger than she was before. Just her immune system is not working good. You okay, my love? Okay, mommy, we're leaving already. But it was so good talking to you, and I thank you for hearing us out. And I'm sorry because I'm babbling off of the grid, but yes, definitely we would love to call back in, and hopefully when she's a little bit better, where she can maybe sit down in a corner and talk to you a little bit more about kind of like what she went through. And kind of like today she was kind of distracted. I kind of was too, and just talking about other things besides cancer and all that. But if you would accept us again to speak on that, I would love to do all that again.
Oh, yeah.
My love.
I will be in contact, and we'll definitely get y'all back on the show.
Okay. And thank you for everything. I can't wait to meet you.
Likewise.
But mommy, can you say thank you? Thank you.
Thank you for everything you did for us.
Thank you for coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you.
Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Thank you, Homer Raider, for having us. You have a good afternoon and a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Raider Nation. All right, what do you take away from that, right? 2 calls today, right? 2 children battling cancer, and they do what? They think about other people. They think about the other kids, and they want to give to the other kids. When they're going through the worst thing that they're ever going to go through. So when you see people trying to raise money to help families, give, man. Give. All right, because it could happen to any one of us, man. And we're going to give to you. So make sure that you give to the people that need help. All right? One nation, y'all. One nation, man. Let's thank you, everybody that came on the show, for sharing your stories. Thank you, Blitzers. Thank you, viewers. Man. All right. Y'all have a good night. What message do you have for the Raider Nation here and now and into the future?
Pretty simple, brother. Raider Nation, I'm speaking to you as an ambassador. Always stay true, stay loyal, keep the beliefs, and keep the faith. We will